Hello, this is Isabella West, and today we are doing an review and unboxing of Rebecca Campbell's Healing Waters Oracle. I have used the deck, so it won't be in order. I believe this deck retails for around $24 on Amazon, and it is published by Hay House. It has an interesting box. I do have to say, after using this box a few times, I don't love it. It can be just like kind of hard to, if you go like that, it gets like stuck. See what I mean? It's not just like a simple put the lid on kind of thing. Then we have the guidebook. Probably what I do like about the box is that if you don't want the lid on, it can just like sit pretty like that and hold the cards openly, and you can kind of just pull a card each day if you want to. You know what, I'm going to look at the guidebook at the end. We're going to do a flip through. So it does come with this attunement card. And the deck is like, it's a matte, and it's a real soft, almost like a silicone feeling matte. Different to others. Like it doesn't make a really loud sound, if you get what I mean. Like it's not super gritty. It's just super smooth, slick, like a real like silicone soft feel. Oh, upside down. I have to say, I do love the tone of blue that was used for this border down the bottom. There are like a few select cards in the deck that are my favorites for sure. It's very like a muted, geez, I really should have looked at this deck before I started. But it is like a muted sort of an artwork, which is the whole vibe of the deck. You know, like a water kind of vibe, like a wash on the artwork. After using this deck a few times, I do feel as though I would use it more as a, personal reflection deck, pulling a card in the morning kind of thing. Although I have used it as like a mini spread on myself, and it did work quite nicely. I'm not sure though if I would use it as a working deck. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you use this as a professional working deck, or do you think it's more of like a personal reflection kind of deck? This is one of my favorite cards. When it starts talking about the waves, and this one, like the ripple effect, yes. I did draw this card earlier today. Making waves, another favorite. Ride the wave. I love this. I think this is probably my favorite card out of the deck. I love it. Forgive me if you can hear my stomach grumbling in the background. The cardstock is pretty thick, like it feels like a solid cardboard. And I'm a little bit funny with cardstocks. I feel like I prefer thinner ones for the flexibility when you shuffle the cards, but I also appreciate a thicker cardstock because of the longevity of it. So I get kind of torn. I did do a daily guidance on this card earlier, and I do also love this card. It's so cute. The baby, rebirth, what are you being called to create? And that's it. This is the back of the cards. I love how simple the back of the cards are, but it's still, you know, got a central and like a pattern. I feel like it's not overdone. It's just nicely done, and I can appreciate that. So this is like the card stock. It does snap back really well. But then, I mean, you can literally just go like this and it's fine. So yeah, they're pretty thick. So we'll give them a shuffle. I do pretty basic shuffling. I do like to split my deck, and because these aren't as flexible, it's kind of harder to do that kind of shuffling. I feel that you can, you know, make the really cards really like fly if they're like thinner. See what I mean? Fail. This is the size of the deck. I believe it is 44 cards, which is a pretty standard oracle deck. And I do appreciate, although I don't love the practicality of the box with like closing it, I do appreciate the design. Like, that is beautiful. There's also writing on the bottom, which I find really creative. It's just a well-designed box. So now we'll take a look at the guidebook. There is actually color in this guidebook, which isn't, you know, the normal for Hay House. Usually it's all black and white, like super basic for their books, because they are more of like a mainstream publisher and they sell their decks for quite a low price. But this does have blue in the deck. In the guidebook. And there is, look at this, a full color of blue. But I'm pretty sure the cards are still black and white though, yeah. But they do have the blue border at the bottom. I think I would have, you know, loved if this was all color, but obviously it's like a pricing thing. They want to keep the cost of their decks down low so that they're more accessible. But I do love color in my books. This is the back of the book. And I'm going to draw a card. What have we got? Oh, I got my favorite card. Yes. Okay. Perfect example. Let's see if this will rest right there. So Ride the Waves. It doesn't have any numbers, which I do find frustrating. I love when the cards have numbers because it's so much easier to just find in the book. Yep, that's the one. So I'm not going to read it all, but I'm going to read a little bit. So life lessons and growth, you will get through this. You're most definitely living right now, and while you may be experiencing challenges in your life, they're shaping you into who you'll be someday soon. Just as strong winds that blow consistently over the ocean transfer energy to water to generate waves, the same happens when we feel the pressure of life knocking on our door. Life's pressures and challenges invite us to transform in the process. They can cause calm seas to gain momentum and waves to form, while at the time it can feel overwhelming. Our true character is born through these unexpected changes that life delivers. Riding the wave, going with the flow, going with the challenges. The lightness pushes us towards the dark, which is something I love to say. So I feel as though this card really represents that, and just embracing the low times as much as you embrace the high. So yeah, this is the Healing Waters Oracle deck. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it when you guys do. please, comment down below what you think of this deck, whether you think you would use this in professional readings or whether you would more so use it as a self-reflection deck. And yeah, subscribe to my channel for more future unboxings and reviews. Thanks so much. Bye.